Ever wonder why your 75-year-old neighbor goes on mile-long walks every day while your friend who's barely 62 needs to hold the railing just to go downstairs? What makes the difference between aging gracefully with strong, steady legs versus struggling with wobbly, weak muscles that make simple movements feel overwhelming? The answer might shock you because it's not about expensive supplements or spending hours at the gym. It's about what happens in your kitchen every single morning, and most people are getting it completely wrong. Here's what's really happening. Right now, as you're watching this, your body is quietly breaking down muscle tissue in your legs and thighs. This process speeds up dramatically after age 50, and it gets worse every single day you don't fuel your body properly. The scary part? You won't feel it happening until one day you realize your legs just aren't as strong as they used to be. But here's the good news. 5 simple foods eaten at the right time can actually reverse this muscle loss and keep your legs strong for decades to come. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive powders. They're everyday ingredients that, when combined correctly, become powerful tools for maintaining leg strength, balance, and mobility well into your 80s and beyond. Before we jump in, if you find this information helpful, go ahead and hit that like button right now. It helps us reach more people who need this information. And make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell because we share life-changing health tips like this every week, and you don't want to miss a single one. Today, I'm going to walk you through these 5 morning foods that nutrition experts from around the world recommend specifically for adults over 50. We'll cover exactly how to prepare them, when to eat them, and why they work so well for preserving leg strength and preventing falls. As always, check with your healthcare provider before making any dietary changes, but this information could completely transform how you age. Let's get started. Food number 1, Greek yogurt. After sleeping for 6 to 8 hours without any food or water, your body goes into what scientists call a breakdown state. This is especially harsh on people over 50 because muscle breakdown happens faster and recovery takes longer. That's why what you eat in those first 2 hours after waking up can make or break your leg strength for the entire day. Greek yogurt is like hitting the reset button on this breakdown process. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt goes through a special straining process that removes the watery whey, leaving behind almost twice the protein. But here's the real magic. This protein includes something called casein, which releases amino acids into your bloodstream slowly and steadily throughout the morning. Think of casein as a time-release muscle repair system. While other proteins get absorbed quickly and then disappear, casein keeps feeding your leg muscles for hours. This is incredibly important for adults over 60 because your body needs more protein per meal to trigger the same muscle-building response as someone younger. Greek yogurt also delivers calcium for strong muscle contractions and vitamin D for joint flexibility. Plus, the probiotics improve your gut's ability to absorb all the other nutrients you eat throughout the day, making your entire diet work harder for your health. Here's how to make it work for you. Start with 1 cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. The key word here is plain because flavored versions are loaded with sugar that can actually interfere with protein absorption. Add your own natural flavors like sliced banana, fresh berries, chopped walnuts, or pumpkin seeds for omega-3 fatty acids. Want something sweeter? Add half a teaspoon of raw honey and a dash of cinnamon. Cinnamon helps control blood sugar, and honey provides natural antibacterial properties that support your immune system. Here's a pro tip that most people don't know. Let your yogurt sit at room temperature for 5 to 10 minutes before eating. This brings out the natural flavors, makes it easier to digest, and activates the live cultures more effectively. This is especially important for older adults with sensitive digestion. You can also use Greek yogurt as a spread on toast instead of butter or cream cheese. You get the same creamy texture, but with far more nutritional benefits and fewer empty calories. Just one serving of Greek yogurt each morning can make a measurable difference in muscle recovery, leg strength, and overall balance. Think of it as your daily insurance policy against muscle loss. Food number 2, salmon and fatty fish. When most people think about building muscle, they picture protein powder or a big steak. And yes, protein matters. But for adults over 50 who want stronger legs and better balance, your body needs something more sophisticated than just raw protein. It needs the kind of complete nutrition that can repair muscle fibers, fuel your nervous system, reduce inflammation, and improve coordination all at the same time. That's where salmon and other fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, herring, and trout become absolute game changers. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which act like cellular lubricants that reduce stiffness and help muscle cells recover faster. But here's something most people don't realize. As we age, our body's ability to absorb and use protein efficiently starts to decline. Omega-3s have been shown to boost this process, making every gram of protein more effective in rebuilding muscle, especially in aging legs, where repair naturally slows down. Salmon also delivers crucial vitamins like B12 and vitamin D. B12 helps your nerves send signals accurately between your brain and muscles, while vitamin D supports bone strength and reduces the risk of falls. Without enough B12, many older adults unknowingly develop coordination problems, weakness, or that unsettling feeling that their legs aren't keeping up with their intentions. The best part? You don't need complicated recipes. A simple salmon fillet brushed with olive oil, seasoned with lemon juice and black pepper, then pan-seared for about 5 minutes per side, provides incredible nourishment without being heavy or hard to digest. For an even gentler option, try poaching salmon with a slice of ginger and a bay leaf in light broth. It's soothing, easy on the stomach, and perfect for older adults with sensitive digestion. Don't have access to fresh fish? No problem. Canned sardines, mackerel, or herring, especially those packed in extra virgin olive oil, are incredibly nutrient-dense and budget-friendly. Spread them on whole grain toast, mix them into mashed avocado, or toss them into a vegetable salad for a no-cook, energy-boosting meal. To boost circulation and add flavor, try fresh herbs like dill or parsley, a splash of apple cider vinegar, or a few slices of fresh ginger, which also helps stimulate blood flow to your muscles. Including fatty fish in your breakfast or lunch just 2 to 3 times per week is enough to start seeing real benefits. You may notice fewer leg cramps, less morning stiffness, and improved coordination when getting up from chairs or walking longer distances. Food number 3, slightly green bananas. If there's one fruit that delivers strength, coordination, and balance in a portable, budget-friendly package, it's the banana. But here's a surprising twist that most people miss. Ripeness matters enormously, especially as you age. For adults over 50 who want to keep their legs strong and stable, the best banana isn't the fully yellow, spotty one sitting in your fruit bowl. Instead, reach for the banana that's still slightly unripe, firm, pale yellow, and with a hint of green near the ends. Everyone knows bananas contain potassium, But what they don't realize is that potassium acts like fuel for your muscles and nerves. When potassium levels drop, especially in older adults, you start seeing leg cramps, stiffness, muscle twitches, and general fatigue even during light activities. Getting enough potassium every day is absolutely essential for smoother movement and stronger legs. Slightly green bananas also contain more vitamin B6, which helps create brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine. These don't just influence your mood, they also help with motor coordination, balance, and preventing dizziness when walking. But here's what makes slightly unripe bananas truly special. They're loaded with something called resistant starch. This is a type of fiber that passes through your small intestine undigested, then feeds the good bacteria in your colon. This promotes a healthier gut environment, which dramatically improves your body's ability to absorb minerals like magnesium, iron, and zinc. These minerals are essential for muscle contraction, tissue repair, and energy production. How do you add them to your routine? Try slicing half a firm banana over Greek yogurt or oatmeal for a filling, nutrient-packed breakfast. You can also lightly bake banana slices with a dab of almond butter and cinnamon at 350 degrees for a warm, comforting snack that won't spike your blood sugar. Another great option is blending a green banana into a smoothie with spinach and flaxseed, creating a balanced meal with muscle-supporting ingredients that actually taste great. Here's a little-known trick. Peel bananas from the bottom, not the stem. This method is less messy, minimizes waste, and allows you to use some of the fibrous white inner lining, which contains fiber and antioxidants that support digestion and blood sugar control. Eating just one slightly green banana each day, especially in the morning or right after light exercise, gives your muscles and nervous system a steady supply of fuel. Over time, you may find it easier to get up from low chairs, maintain better balance, and reduce morning stiffness in your legs and feet. Think of this humble fruit as your natural, everyday mobility booster. Food. Number 4. Steel-cut oats with chia seeds. If Greek yogurt rebuilds your muscles and salmon fights inflammation, then oats and chia seeds are the endurance team that keeps you going strong all day long. These plant-based powerhouses are often overlooked when people talk about muscle health, but they're absolutely essential for preserving energy, fighting the kind of inflammation that weakens muscles, and preventing age-related decline. Steel-cut oats are rich in something called beta-glucan, a special type of fiber that stabilizes blood sugar and reduces chronic low-level inflammation. This isn't the kind of inflammation you feel from an injury. This is the silent inflammation that builds up over months and years, wearing down your stamina, making you prone to cramps, and reducing the flexibility in your muscle fibers. Oats are also a surprising source of plant-based protein, iron, and magnesium. These three nutrients work together to restore tired muscles, regulate muscle contractions, and replenish energy after a night of sleep. Add chia seeds to the mix, and you've got a winning combination. Chia seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids that reduce muscle soreness and improve joint mobility. They also deliver high levels of calcium and potassium, both essential for nerve transmission and muscle coordination. Creating this powerhouse breakfast is incredibly easy. For a warm, comforting meal, soak 3 tablespoons of steel-cut oats in warm water or unsweetened almond milk for 10 minutes. Then, gently simmer on low heat until creamy. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds during the final minute, letting them absorb the liquid and form a gel-like texture. For extra flavor and blood sugar control, add a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg while cooking. If you're in a rush, you can prepare overnight oats by combining oats, chia seeds, and your milk of choice in a jar, letting it sit overnight in the fridge, then enjoying it chilled the next morning. Want to boost the anti-inflammatory power? Add a few blueberries or a thin slice of fresh ginger while cooking. This improves blood flow and is especially beneficial for anyone experiencing cold feet, slow circulation, or morning stiffness. This combination doesn't just taste good, it works like a slow-release energy system for your muscles, fueling you through morning walks or light stretching. The key is consistency. Eating oats and chia just once won't produce noticeable changes, but making it part of your daily breakfast routine creates long-term benefits for strength, flexibility, and balance. If you're enjoying this information so far, take a second to hit that like button and let me know in the comments which of these foods you're most excited to try. Also, what's your current age? And have you noticed any changes in your leg strength lately? I read every comment and love hearing from you. Food number 5, whole boiled eggs. If you're looking for a breakfast option that's simple, affordable, and incredibly effective at preserving strength and mobility. After 50, you can't beat the whole boiled egg. This humble food might seem basic, but it's actually a nutritional powerhouse when it comes to supporting muscle repair and leg stability. Many people underestimate eggs, thinking of them as just a light side dish or breakfast filler. But inside that shell is a complete source of high-quality protein containing all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle repair and growth. Among these, leucine stands out as the key amino acid that triggers your body's muscle repair process. And it's especially valuable for people over 60 as natural protein synthesis starts to decline. Here's something that often gets missed. Most of the leucine, vitamin D, B12, and choline are concentrated in the yolk, not the white. If you've been avoiding egg yolks because of outdated fears about cholesterol, you may be robbing your muscles of some of the most powerful fuel they need to stay strong and responsive. A study from the University of Birmingham showed that older adults who ate whole eggs daily for 3 months experienced a 10% improvement in leg strength, better balance, and enhanced ease in everyday movements like standing up from chairs or climbing stairs. Eggs also boost nerve muscle coordination thanks to their B12 and choline content. These nutrients help your brain communicate clearly with your muscles, improving reaction time and movement control. This is vital for fall prevention, especially in seniors who experience slight delays in motor reflexes. Preparing the perfect boiled egg doesn't require culinary skills. Simply place your egg in cold water, bring it to a gentle boil, and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how firm you prefer the yolk. Immediately transfer it to ice water for a couple of minutes. This stops the cooking process and makes the shell much easier to peel. For improved digestion and flavor, try adding a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to the boiling water. It helps break down proteins gently and supports gut health. To make it a complete digestion-friendly meal, pair your eggs with avocado slices for healthy fats or fresh cucumber rounds for hydration and crunch. These combinations help improve nutrient absorption and support smoother digestion, especially helpful for older adults with slower metabolism. Worried about cholesterol? Don't be. Current research shows that eating 1 to 2 eggs daily has no negative impact on heart health in healthy adults. In fact, for many people, it supports weight control and muscle maintenance. Next time you're reaching for sugary cereal or buttered toast, try swapping it for 2 medium-boiled eggs with a side of vegetables or a slice of whole grain toast. Over time, this small change can contribute to improved stamina, smoother movement, and stronger legs. Putting it all together, you don't need to overhaul your entire life or spend hours at the gym to maintain strong, stable legs as you age. Sometimes the most powerful changes start with small, quiet decisions about what you put on your plate each morning. A perfectly boiled egg, a bowl of chia oats, a firm banana, a serving of fatty fish, or a cup of Greek yogurt might not seem like much in the moment. But over time, these choices accumulate into strength, energy, and ease of movement that you'll be grateful for every single day. The key is consistency and timing. Your body is most primed to absorb nutrients and start the muscle repair process within the first 2 hours of waking up. This is when these foods can have their greatest impact on preserving and building the leg strength you need for active, independent living. Remember, muscle loss after 50 isn't inevitable. It's largely preventable with the right nutrition choices, and it all starts with your very next meal. If this video opened your eyes to new possibilities for aging strong, please hit that like button right now. It helps us reach more people who desperately need this information. Drop a comment and let me know. What's your age, and which breakfast food are you planning to try first this week? Have you been eating any of these foods regularly? Share your experience because your story might inspire someone else to take action. Don't forget to share this video with friends, family members, or neighbors who might benefit from it. Sometimes a single suggestion today can prevent years of physical decline down the road. Most importantly, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our practical, easy-to-follow tips for keeping your body strong, steady, and energized well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Each new morning is a fresh opportunity to take care of your legs, your nerves, and your overall well-being. And it all begins with that very first bite. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.